Gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no play hating. We keep it solid over here. Ain't nothing shaking, baby. Baby, fuck cloud. Now I'm on the 10th floor. She passed out cause she ain't used to smoking all this. And though I'm a serious crime on the beat, bitch, I'm talking get more. Said he wanted 2 units by 2 p.m. That's a big 10-4. Friday the 13th, I broke my ball. Guess me in the trees, I was smoking, no, it's too damn strong. You ever fuck Florida snow in the summer rain? Sun still shining, pussy sweeter than a candy cane. See, with me, it's an endless walks. Next in time, make the impossible do a somersault. Like fuck Black Panther sucker, I'm Killmonger. Feed a cranky bitch my dick to satisfy her hunger. You heavy flash like heavy lightning with no thunder. Can't ride around my city like that with no thumper. Only like to know that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah. That sun feel good on me. Oh man, that Florida sun sure feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I smoke with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no player hating, we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Champagne and platinum lemon cherry taste so good. Lit me up while I roll up like a real freak should. Mama Mia almost got me, but I rolled up nice. Up the difficulty level next time and add some ice. Finna move a few plates in these terrascapes, ate a few caps, now I'm seeing other worldly shapes. Captain Save a whole nigga, you forgot your cape. That's a flagrant foul, 2 more, you run back the tape. Smoking F1 while watching F1. Looks like Ferrari, this shit's gonna be the best one. Still pulling highway maneuvers, call me Louis Hamilton. Still smoking spliffs, bumping Buju and Capleton. Keeping bad juju away, I'm having fun. My 9 is gonna ride with me, I got a gun. On a lighter note, that sun feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies. Yeah. That Florida sun sure feel good on me. Right. Shit, that Florida sun sure feel good on me. All I really wanna do is smoke with the homies, but I gotta get dough, then I fuck with the homies. Nigga, what? Ain't no player hating, we keep it solid over here, ain't nothing shaking, baby. Yeah, another play, another day, another day. I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Another.
All right, so we in the building, man. It's Perspectives and Facts podcast, episode 58. Man, we here. We in the building. We're gonna talk about a few things tonight. You know what I'm saying? Get you something to drink. You know what I'm saying? Get you some water. Get you something to roll up. You know what I'm saying? Hope you rolled up by now. You know, we have a few topics. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to get into. And I think the first topic that you see right there, we're going to talk about JaRule and why he was left off the top 50 list. And personally, I don't feel like he should have been left off at all. I feel like he should have definitely been in the top 50, at least in the top. To me, he could have been the highest in the top 30. And the fact that he wasn't on that list at all is atrocious. We're going to be talking about New York and them cooking big ass live rats. Let's get into that. Remy Ma admits she was scared when Mike Tyson wanted to have relations with her. That is odd. Like, why do you keep trying to tell and retell this story? Like, you know, it's coming peculiar. Like, you're trying to paint Mike Tyson to be something. I don't know. We got to read the article though. Big Gipp says DMX and 50 Cent were bigger than Jay-Z, and Jay-Z doesn't have an album better than All Eyes on Me or Life After Death. I don't know. I just would like to see why Big Gipp has this heat for him. A man catches his girl red-handed cheating on him in the car. You know, Jamal catches Becky 2-timing him. You know what? What did he say? I don't even see what he said. But anyways, and we're gonna talk about Ricky Smiley says he teams up with Dale Hughley and Steve Harvey to push political agendas. I think that is something worth discussing for sure, and to really see like what does he mean by that? What do you mean you guys are pushing political agendas? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of political agendas are being pushed at this time? But before we get into all that jazz and whatnot, let's talk about this JaRule situation, man. Like, why are we acting like JaRule shouldn't be in that top 50 list?
It's murder.
Do we have the top 50 list available? You know what I'm saying? Let's take these shots. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just get ready for this episode. This is going to be a good one right here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure everybody is where they need to be. Tap in, hit the link, hit the YouTube. Like I was saying earlier, we've been making some shorts lately today. And today, actually, I dropped 4 shorts. And all of them are doing great numbers, honestly. All the shorts are doing great numbers. The first short I dropped did 1,500. Second one did 1,317. Third one did 184. And the last one dropped at 206 views. So we're doing great on the shorts, man. Appreciate everybody who's tapping in, making the algorithm for those jump, and just helping my channel grow. So I really do appreciate everybody for that. So let's get into the top 50 list, right? The top 50 list right here. Honestly, when I'm looking at it,
this is your top. This is the top 20, and they got it so hard for you to see the whole list, man. These newspapers and Vibe and all these people, y'all are whack, bro. Nobody ain't looking at no magazine, but they don't want you looking at their shit for free. So they got so much red tape. But I'm showing you the
I'm
first
gonna try to pull
top
up on
20.
Twitter.
Yeah, if you can pull up on Twitter, that'll be dope too.
Okay, so JaRule, right?
Number 1, Jay-Z, the number 1 rapper of all time.
No. Let's just go from top. Let's go from 16 to 20, right? Rakim. I will put Rakim over JaRule. For what he meant to the old niggas, I'll take their word for it. We'll keep Rakim there. Missy Elliott 19. I don't know if I can put Missy Elliott.
I would put Rakim higher than number 16.
No, Rakim is 20.
No, I put him higher than number 16. I put him up there with. I put Rakim in the top 10 because Rakim brought the style that we do today. He brought that flow and he took us out of the hippity hoppity thing. You know what I mean? So
Right.
For that alone, I feel like everybody is pretty much copying him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he should be in the top 10 to really bring the flow out the hibbity, the hobbity. And he the one was the first one that took it to the streets. So I feel like Rakim should be higher than number 20. But, that's a good spot.
All right, that's a good point. That's a great point.
That's not Rakim. That's Big Daddy Kane, man.
Big Daddy Kane. Damn, I'm
You
too high.
tripping, man. Hey, I'm looking at this man. Rakim number 13. Okay. I can respect that.
Cool,
I can respect that.
Cool.
Flow Boy J got me tripping, man. Nigga, all black people look the same.
Both. I always get both of
all
niggas
dark
mixed up,
skinned
man.
niggas look the same.
Nah, Cap. Them two niggas, I always get them niggas mixed up.
Oh my god.
Big Daddy Kane, though. Do you think Big Daddy Kane deserves to be in the top 20 of all time?
I don't know nothing about Big Daddy Kane, bro. I'm not gonna even lie.
Nah, I think he's dope. I think Big Daddy Kane is dope, but I don't know if I'll put him 20. But maybe because at his era, I guess he was considered the top rapper of all time at one point, right?
Mm-hmm.
A Salute Design tapping in. So, if he was looked at as one of the top rappers of all time at a certain time, and that was heralded for a period of time, right? Then you deserve to still have a spot in the top 20, even if people have passed your record. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like LeBron passing Kareem and them niggas. It's okay, just because you passed him in scoring doesn't mean you're still not counted, because at one point you did hold the scoring title. So, okay, Big Daddy Kane, that's cool. Missy Elliott is my favorite female rapper of all time. Do I think she could be at 19?
No.
I think Nicki Minaj shouldn't be ahead of her. If you put Nicki shouldn't be at 10 and Missy Elliott at 19.
Nicki Minaj is way more consistent and way better than
Cap.
Missy Elliott's 7-year run.
Cap, man.
I mean, Missy was cool, bro.
Missy got more hits. Missy got way more hits. Missy got more hits
than the Queen.
Yeah.
No.
Missy got more hits, and if you want to throw in the song she's put in there, Missy definitely deserves to get higher than Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj should not be in the top 10 rappers of all time.
No, bro.
But we'll get to that.
Nicki Minaj brought the new flavor to this. What we
doesn't mean she should be
do.
In the top 10, bro. Honestly,
she's an innovator.
Bro, all these niggas on this, if you're in the top 20, you've innovated the game in some way. So it's not like she's she's just been the biggest innovator.
Innovate the game.
We're gonna get Eminem. We're still in the top. We on Missy right now. My issue with Missy Elliott at 19 is that I feel like Nicki Minaj should be behind her. That's my point with that. When it comes to Ice Cube, I like where Ice Cube is, but is Ice Cube a tad bit overrated?
No.
Okay.
Be there.
Okay.
You can't say that.
I'm not asking because I may agree. I'm
there.
asking just off of the simple fact of like, because niggas, it seems like a lot of people like to question Ice Cube. Or not question, but a lot of people don't like to question Ice Cube. A lot of people like to go with the flow when it comes to Ice Cube. So, you think Ice Cube at 18 is fair?
Ice Cube brought a certain level of lyricism to the game, bro. When he came
And a certain
in,
edge and niggas were scared to do.
Yes, bro. Ice Cube is that nigga for real, bro. Ice Cube is that nigga for real. Ice Cube was like finna get banned back in the day for some of that real shit he used to be rapping about. They don't even talk about Ice Cube rapping days. That's how controversial he was. He was with Nation of Islam and all them. They wasn't really trying to promote Ice Cube as a rapper back then.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was that nigga when he rap. Ice Cube can spit, bro. Ice Cube got a good modern flow. Remember he came back out, he was rapping with Lil Jon and them when we was younger.
Oh, yeah. No, that was a dope song. Song.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
Scared, go to church. Yeah, that was a dope song. So, so Ice Cube is cool. 50 Cent, 17.
And I don't think 50 Cent should be there. You got
I don't know if 50 Cent at 17. I sent you the full list through the J Doug email. But yeah, 50 Cent, 17. I don't have a problem with that. But I kind of do because I feel like 50 Cent, I feel like New York artists sometimes get a different level of like treatment because 50 Cent, he did a great mixtapes, right? And then you dropped like two. You really got one classic out. The Massacre. Classic. You really got one classic, and then it's like niggas really hold on. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the Biggie syndrome. It's like if you're a New York rapper and you get one classic album, it's like niggas automatically try to put you like in the top something forever. You know what I'm saying? Scarface at 16.
I like Face at 16.
I think that's cool.
I like Face at 16.
I think that's cool. J. Cole at 15. Fuck out of here.
J. Cole.
Fuck out of here. Okay, so we got the full list. So let's just cut this whole thing out and put the full list up, so we can really, have that type of conversation. Because Jadakiss is on the list apparently, so, and you know what I'm saying. And I think it's a deeper discussion. It's gonna help us get to the JaRule. Because my discussion was I wasn't saying JaRule should be in the top 20. I said he should just be on the list. So here is the full list. Right, this is the list.
Well, I can start taking people off this list right now.
Okay, before we do that, our objective is to find where JaRule would be placed, right?
And JaRule have how many classes would you say JaRule have?
Songs or
classic albums? I know JaRule files.
Okay. JaRule classic JaRule out. You asking me? Asking me, right? Classic JaRule album.
Yes.
I would say probably that Rule 336 and
that's Pain a classic.
And Pain is Love.
Pain is Love.
I think those two albums
was a classic.
Pain is Love is definitely a classic.
Vinny Vitty Vici was a classic too.
You can't call that a classic, bro. You can't call that a classic. You call that a quality album.
You can call that a quality joint came off of that. Holla. And I'm not even arguing for JaRule to be in it, but it's some classics. Holla,
I think it's dope.
How many niggas want to ride with me?
Yeah, but I say that was a good debut album. That was a great, you know what I'm saying? That was good. I thought that was good. They say it went 3 on debut, number 3 on Billboard, sell 184 copies, had a successful number 1 single. Yeah, like I think it was a good album. I think that Rule 336, you know what I'm saying? I think that was his breakthrough. I think that was a classic album, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I really think Pain is Love was another thing. You got 2 back-to-backs. You feel me? And then you say The Last Temptation. I wouldn't call that no fucking classic. I would say that was good. It was okay. But it's not no classic. Those records don't age as well as what you would think or what we would like to say. Because a lot of times we like to say certain things are classic until we really ask ourselves, are these aging the way we expected them to? And some of these songs don't age that well. Some really do, some really don't, right? So if you want to look at that, Going back to this list, we
Now
got the
you
list
about
up, right?
to prove my point. He should not be
No,
on
he
there.
should be on that list.
Okay, go ahead.
So Rick Ross definitely should be there and definitely should be higher than 50.
Ooh.
Definitely should be higher than 50.
That's okay.
Rick Ross, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and we're gonna keep moving. Rick Ross should be replacing Nicki Minaj right now.
No.
And let's keep it moving. Rick Ross should be in the top 10. We're moving Rev Run.
Way.
We're moving Rev Run.
Rick Ross should be in the top 20. Let me. Can I do a quick favor?
Yeah.
And I want to just
I'll
say
take
who
J.
should
Cole
not
out
be
15.
over
Okay,
here.
hold on. Then if you said top 20, I'm definitely taking
I'll take
J. Cole
for Rick
out.
Ross.
Yeah, and put Rick Ross right there.
Rick Ross got more classics.
Hell yeah,
J.
you
Cole.
can't exactly, bro. Like, no, dog, y'all tripping
Rick
on
Ross still dropped
that.
classics.
J. Cole, listen, a lot of this list is like recency bias, and I'm a young nigga, so for me to say that should like mean something to any of the old heads that might look at this list and be like, damn, man, like I don't agree. Am I out of touch? No, you're not out of touch. I don't agree with some of the recent. They overranked a lot of the recent artists. So we're gonna keep moving. Rev Run, I feel like
he shouldn't even be on the list.
Cap, bro. Cap. Come on,
Rev
you gotta
Run
give.
shouldn't be
you
on the
gotta,
list. Melly
bro,
Mel
you
shouldn't be on the list.
My,
MC Light shouldn't be on the list.
Okay.
Redman shouldn't be on the list. E40 shouldn't be on the list. Chuck D should not be on the list. T.I. Snitch Ass should not be on the list. Lauryn Hill should not be on the list. Black Thought should not be on the list.
Oh my God.
We talk about people who don't got no classic album solo, bro. For real. Y'all don't got Boosie on the list?
Man, come on, bro. So what you want? Red Cafe on there too?
Y'all don't got Boosie got classics.
So you want Red Cafe and JT Money on there too?
Y'all don't got no Soulja Slim?
You want Trick Daddy on the list?
Y'all don't got Trick? You crazy.
This
Trick
nigga,
Daddy got classics.
This nigga
bro.
wanted Luke Skywalker, aka Uncle Luke, on the list, bro. Get out of here.
Trick got classics, bro. Come on.
Trick Daddy shouldn't be nowhere near this list. Okay, so listen, Rev Run. The reason why you got to give Rev Run his respect and give Rev Run that that props, because that was Run DMC, bro. That was the first nigga who made Adidas popping. My Adidas. You got to give props to Rev Run. You got to give respect to him. I don't know if where his ranking should be on this list. I'm not gonna argue Rev Run's ranking on the list, but I will say Rev Run and his impact with Run DMC and what that meant to the culture definitely should be on that list. You know what I'm saying? Melly Mel, the message, you know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. Should Melly Mel be on the list? Personally, I don't mind, but I feel like he shouldn't be on the list, to be honest. I wouldn't mind if he was taken off the list, right? Bow. Hold on. MC Light. Gotta take MC Light off that list. I think she's dope. But, like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas be tripping. Is Queen Latifah on there? Okay, yeah, she's right over there. Okay, Jadakiss, dope. But I gotta probably move Jadakiss definitely up on that list. Jadakiss is definitely ahead of fucking Curtis Blow. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's just say Jadakiss is definitely top 25. Like, stop it. 46, Jadakiss is top 25.
Dude, Jadakiss got any solo classic albums?
His first one, yeah.
Kiss of Death?
The last kiss, I think. That was the first one.
No, we talk about We Gon' Make It?
Yeah.
That wasn't no classic.
I won't call it classic, but like Jadakiss can rap. Bro, everybody on this list.
We talk about do we have a classic?
But everybody on this list don't need to have a classic album.
Yes, you do.
Bro, no, you don't.
You have to have a classic if you ahead of a person with a classic. JaRule have a classic. Dude, Jadakiss have a classic.
So you're saying that JaRule should be higher than Jadakiss on the top 50 MCs of all time?
Yeah, because I never heard Jadakiss crying on the radio to Puffy. And because I never heard JaRule crying on the radio to Puffy. And Jadakiss do not have a classic solo album. JaRule have Two and a Possible. And some singles. JaRule can hit the road by himself.
So let me ask you a question. So you would put Jadakiss in top 25?
No. Not of all time.
What about his work with the Locks? Like, group work does count. Because a lot of these niggas that have been in groups. Most of these niggas have been in groups, to be honest.
It's some niggas put some
most of these niggas have been,
in.
keep it a buck. Most of these niggas on this list start out in a group.
Yeah, most of these niggas that they put on here that's in groups shouldn't be on here, like Black Thought, Q-Tip.
Black Thought. See, you can't say that about Black Thought, bro. He can rap, bro.
We're not talking about can you rap. We
But
talking
bro,
about
okay,
do
but
you
he
have a
has classic.
classic.
The Roots do have classic. Come on, bro. Roots do have classic albums, bro. Just because we don't be riding around to the Roots and what they do, don't mean they don't have classic albums that's appreciated.
Just because we
within
don't be
a certain
listening to
sector.
it, don't mean it ain't a classic.
That's a fact. Yeah, bro. Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you bumping Stevie Wonder Keys of Life on a regular basis? No. Can you tell me the top 4 songs on Stevie Wonder Keys of Life? No. But you're not going to debate anybody about it. Is that a classic album? That's what I'm saying. Certain things you don't have to listen to just understand the consensus of what somebody's is saying that's a classic album. So I'm gonna say, Jadakiss. Who the fuck were we even talking about? Who were we talking about? JaRule.
JaRule. Yeah, should JaRule be on the greatest rapper?
He should be on this list, and I'm definitely putting JaRule.
Somebody said I'm gonna read a couple comments.
Yeah, go ahead. No, all I'm saying is I would put Jadakiss higher than 46, and I think I can argue with JaRule being ahead of Jadakiss, but at the same time, no. And the reason why I say no is because Jadakiss can still rap right now, and he still got bars right now, and because of that, if I can out rap you right now, and I have a career where I can probably go head to head with you on the verses because I took 2 niggas out on verses, I think Jadakiss has an argument to be ahead of JaRule, and he had a longer run. We're talking about a 2-album run. Jadakiss can be ahead of JaRule.
Jadakiss had backup. Now you got somebody that's probably on here trolling named Zion Brown. You say
no, that's my cousin.
Oh, you say what about Nipsey Hussle? You say Nipsey Hussle ain't even on there. Nipsey Hussle had to die to get a classic. Stop it.
Oh, chill out, man. Nipsey got a couple classics.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Nipsey got a couple.
Heard was a classic.
Man, listen, Nipsey got a couple classics, bro. And if you really go back and listen to them, that's true. I'll pick it up later. You go back and listen to those Nipsey albums, bro, like Mailbox Money and shit. Those are classics. Like Slauson Boy 2. No, those are classics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even front on those. And they're aging beautifully.
And I salute to JaRule, but even though I do argue with him, he shouldn't be on the list. I do argue that Jadakiss shouldn't be on the list either, and a lot of other people that we don't have to dick ride just to dick ride. But JaRule, he was a moment. He was a moment, but he was biting people's style. He was biting DMX style.
Nigga said he was trying to be DMX and Tupac.
Yeah, he was biting Tupac style. Ooh, 50 Cent did a good video. Do you want to play it?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna play it.
It has something to do about the list, though?
It has something to do with why JaRule didn't reach his potential and why I feel like he should not be in the top.
I'm interested in hearing that.
Yeah,
because I feel like he should. But it's like, why did 50 Cent like circle the block and come at this nigga again about?
I think he wrote about JaRule in his book.
And he predicted that this nigga would never make the top.
Well, 50? he explained basically what I'm finna try to explain to you why, he shouldn't be considered.
Yeah,
he was just a fad.
They walk with a crutch. Take a close look at guys like JaRule. You'll see that they walk with a crutch. In his case, it was the image of a gangster. He took DMX's flow, dressed up like Tupac, and tried to rap about other people's lifestyles. It worked for a second. But as I said, when you're walking with a crutch, there's a limit on how far you can go. Ja grew up as a Jehovah's Witness on the better side of Queens than I did. The only time he came to my part of town is when he would knock on the door and try to sell copies of the Watchtower. A nice religious boy.
Oh my
There's nothing wrong with that. But the people around him, like Irv, tried to turn him against his true nature as a gentle guy and transform him into a gangster. Instead of accepting his blessings, his talent for fun, female-oriented music, they were hell-bent on turning him into something negative. When they got a record deal with Def Jam, what did they call it? Murder Inc. Records. They had an open road in front of them, but they decided to paint themselves into a dangerous corner. Since none of them were actual murderers, they started seeking out people who had that energy. They eventually found what they were looking for, and it almost brought the whole company down. That's what ruined JaRule's career.
First of all, that's top tier hating, and I love that. You know me, I always support hating. But see, 50 Cent's a nigga like me, bro. 50 Cent, a nigga that will win and still double back on the nigga and hate on the nigga that he like crushed. Like, you know what? He got a good point.
But to me, I feel like that's why he should not be
that no
in top 50. He was a carbon copy. He had a good run.
A lot of these niggas are though. A lot of these niggas on this list
50 Cent wasn't a carbon copy. Rick Ross wasn't a carbon copy.
What do you mean?
Gucci Mane wasn't a carbon copy.
Listen,
I think when you talk about the greatest rappers of all time, it's like who else you put on?
So what
you put on with your career too?
What you mean, Ashanti?
No, Irv Gotti. That was just on. They was on the same label.
But they couldn't get them records to pop if she didn't hop on them JaRule records, bro. We both know that, bro. So
did JaRule make other rappers rap harder?
Like on his tracks?
I'm talking about period.
Yeah, man.
Did he push the industry forward? Did he make niggas go
you know
harder?
why? Yeah, you know why? Because if it wasn't for JaRule, we wouldn't have got Drake. A lot of y'all like to act like JaRule didn't put the foot in the door for us to have the Drake and the Futures and some of these melodic rappers. We wouldn't have a Wait For You that we had last year with Drake and Future if it wasn't for a JaRule and niggas making melodic songs. Like JaRule was low-key helping carry the torch that was put down by LL Cool J at a certain extent. There always has to be a rapper that's like a ladies' man. That's what you gave credit to Big Daddy Kane for. Mm-hmm. That's all JaRule is doing. And if you want to give credit to Big Daddy Kane, you want to give credit to LL Cool J, you want to give credit to Drake, you got to give credit to JaRule. Because the reason why you put all these niggas up on high is because these niggas who brought out the women. Mm-hmm. So don't now want to discredit a whole gap that carried the most important artist of the last decade, which was Drake. If it wasn't for no JaRule, we wouldn't have had no Drake. JaRule was one of the only niggas who was actually making rap songs for women. And then we had the Plies, and then Nelly had to get into his bag with Kelly Rowland because JaRule was hitting niggas that hard with them tracks.
But this is what I mean when I asked, did he make anybody rap better? Wayne signed Drake and made the game better. 50 had Lloyd Banks and made the game better. Rick Ross brought Meek Mill and made the game better. What have JaRule done for the game to be like, yo, JaRule really turned up? Come on, he had a moment. Did JaRule really turn up, bro? Let's be honest. No. Him and Nelly should not be on the list because they had a moment.
Bro, who DMX brought in the game? Who DMX brought in the game?
Ain't nobody done what DMX did. See, DMX was original, and then the nigga come out selling 10 million out the gate.
Bro,
DMX was like the new pop. DMX on some other shit, bro.
Why do you act like JaRule? But why do you act like JaRule shouldn't be on this list?
Everything so DMX dropped.
I'm not saying DMX. But
the Grand Champion was a classic. DMX got 4 classics.
But listen. This is what I'm saying. Crazy. But even about DMX, right? Even if you want to say he got all these classics and shit, JaRule should be on this list. Nelly's on this list, right?
Nelly on the list? No, Nelly ain't on the list. Nah, Nelly ain't on the list.
Well, that's crazy.
Listen, Pusha T should be in the top.
But honestly, listen, they're really discounting that whole 2000s era, bro. Like honestly,
ooh.
I would definitely put JaRule over Bun B.
You know who I put on the list?
I would put JaRule over Bun B.
You know who they don't got on here that should be on here?
Who?
That can kick all these niggas off? Beanie Siegel. Beanie Siegel got 2 classics, bro. Beanie Siegel, bro. You serious? Okay. All right. Hey, Boy J tripped out. If anybody in the comments feel me, Beanie Siegel got classics.
Beanie Siegel on the top 50?
Yes. Ooh.
Who you taking off?
Ooh, I tell you, I'm taking off right now.
Tell me who you taking off since Beanie Siegel.
I'm taking off.
You can feel it in the air.
Black Thought.
You cannot take off Black.
I'm taking off Big Pun. I'm taking off.
You taking off Tribe Called Quest and Q-Tip. You can't do that.
I'm taking off that.
Tribe Called Quest got like at least 3 classic albums. You can't take Q-Tip off. You tripping?
Well, I'm taking Curtis Blow. I'm taking Ghostface Killer.
Dog. You can't. Supreme Clientele. You tripping? Oh, nah, nigga.
Yeah, I'm taking
Ghostface
nigga.
Off. You cannot take Ghostface off. Nah, not the Wallaby.
I take Mos Def off.
Mos
Def made the list. Oh, this list bullshit. So it's not a serious list, bro. Mos Def, bro. Mos Def got a classic.
His first album. And Black Star.
What's the name of it?
And Black Star. The one he did with Talib Kweli back in 99. That was a classic. That was a classic.
I thought Mos Def
have a classic album.
A classic. Trick Daddy got a classic. Beanie Siegel, To Be Coming was a classic, bro. JaRule, I'm gonna give him. He said he got 2 classics. Meek Mill got a classic, bro.
Meek Mill, what?
Dream Chasers 3, when he was behind, when he had the orange cover, when he was in the out after the beef with Drake. That was some of the best music
You
Meek
talking
Mill
when he
ever dropped.
got out of prison?
No, right before he went, when he right after the beef. I think he did. You got out of prison.
Yeah, the one that got that track
The
with
orange
him,
cover.
Jay-Z, and Ross. I forgot what that song called. But the one I know. I think
it was the mixtape.
Championship. No. Championships to me is a classic Meek Mill album. Meek Mill got a few classics.
Meek Mill got some classic mixtapes and
albums. You know, Meek Mill got some quality projects.
Yes, bro. And he ain't even on the list. So you got these people who I'm talking about. DC4. That was a classic, bro. DC4 was a classic.
I can't call DC4 no classic.
Whoa.
I like the one. What was that? Dreams Worth More Than Money.
Dreams Worth More Than Money.
Ooh,
that was a
yeah. I like
too.
that better. I like that better than the fucking DC4. To be honest,
Dream Chaser 3 was a classic.
Listen, going back to this list, JaRule should definitely be ahead of Bun B.
Most Mel.
He can be ahead of Most Def. Yeah, JaRule definitely ahead of Most Def, bro. Stop it, bro. Stop it. That barefoot, sandal wearing ass bullshit I be talking about, bro. Like, Most Def should not be ahead of JaRule on no top 50 MCs list. You can't name me 3 Most Def tracks, bro. Stop the bullshit. And I don't want to hear no old head who be walking around drinking hot chocolate with yams and fried chicken with gravy and smothered pork chops to ever come in this comment section with their parade hat and their Kango and tell me anything about why Most Def should be ahead of JaRule. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Stop the bullshit. Stop being eclectic. Stop being abstract. Cut the bullshit. JaRule should be ahead of Most Def.
I'm gonna name 5 rappers before we cut this up. Before we cut this off, I'm gonna name 5 rappers I think should be on this list that's not here. Beanie Siegel, Soulja Slim, Trick Daddy, BG, Little Boosie. Little Boosie, not Boosie Badass. I'm talking about Little Boosie coming out the gate. Yes, bro. I'm talking about people with some classic projects. Hey, and guess what? Webby got some classics. Savage Life 1, Savage Life 2 ain't no classic, bro. For the boy Jay, Savage Life 1 and 2 is not a classic.
Bro,
I know Savage Life 1 a classic. You ain't gotta tell. I ain't answering that. I'm talking about Savage Life 1. And then you got Gangster Music's not a classic.
Bro, we are talking
Little Boosie and Webby.
We are talking about top 50 rappers of all time.
That's all time, bro.
Webby shouldn't be anywhere around a top 50 rappers of all time list.
But
you want to throw
thank you,
Zion. Thank you, Zion. Why don't you just throw OJ the Juice Man in there?
No, OJ the Juice Man don't have no classic. I'm not saying he should be there, but I'm just naming off people who got classic albums.
Listen, if I have to argue for JaRule to be on this list, anybody outside of maybe, I don't think anybody you named should be on this list.
BG?
No.
Soulja Slim?
Hell no.
Soulja Slim?
No.
Soulja Slim?
No.
Oh,
if it's beef, then it's beef. Let it go down.
Somebody say
right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might as well put Pastor Troy on there, bro.
Pastor Troy got a classic.
You might as well put Project Pat on there. And he got a classic.
Yeah, if you got it, I'm just saying, we looking at people on here for the boy Jay that do not have a classic, bro. Come on, bro. Chuck D got a classic. Rev Run got a classic. MC Lyte got a classic album.
Bro, listen. Rev Run should be on that list. Melly Mel should not be on this list. His time has expired. MC Lyte should not be on the list. Her time has expired.
E40.
Bun B should not be on that list. His time has expired. I'll put Pimp C over Bun B on this list. Take Bun B off. Redman, he can stay on this list. E40, you can stay on this list. But is Too Short on this list?
No. But Too Short shouldn't be on the list.
I'm replacing E40 with Too Short.
Do Too Short got a classic?
Does E40 have a classic?
No.
But we're not from the Bay, so we can't say that.
Yes, we can.
No, we're not.
A classic stretch everywhere, bro.
Okay, then. So maybe they don't.
They don't got a
That's
classic.
a good point. Okay, so we're taking E40 off, right? Dr. Dre, I'll keep him
I'm
on,
about to say Mac Miller.
but I kind of don't because we know Dr. Dre ain't write his raps.
Dr. Dre is on there?
Yeah.
Oh, you know 40. I'd be comfortable if they got other stuff right with Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Dr.
Dr. Dre can be there. Ludacris, I like Ludacris there. I like Luda there. Gucci Man, I like Gucci Man on the list for sure. Gucci Man is definitely a top 50, no question. Common, definitely top 50, no question. Common got at least 2 classics out. Water for Chocolate and Finding Forever. Those are
the only classic
those are 2 classics.
Is the one that Kanye produced for him.
Oh my god, bro. No. Like Water for Chocolate is a classic, bro. Stop the cap.
What was the album called? Go. That's the only classic Common got.
Bro, like Water for Chocolate is a classic Common.
Please let me testify.
Listen, that was a class, but even that, so he has a class, so I think we agree Common's on the list. Most
I agree Common on the list, but he like under 50, he like 51. He ain't on top 50.
Common can be top 50, bro.
No.
He's earned his top 50 spot, bro. Common is an OG too. Bro, you gotta understand is if some of these old niggas that's still relevant in the game can be on the list, bro. Like Common can still be on the list, bro. You gotta like let some of these niggas who relevant like be on the list and they have classic albums. Most Def definitely. We gotta take Most Def off this damn list.
Trina, Trina got a classic though.
Man, no. Trina shouldn't be nowhere near this. You see Trina perform? You see them videos?
But Trina got a classic album though.
What?
The Baddest, the first one.
Man, Trina ain't got no damn classic album, bro. Cut
Trina
the cap.
Don't got no classic album,
bro. Stop the fucking cap, man.
You crazy?
We gonna be on this list for 4 hours because you bringing up everybody aunties. Why don't you put
I'm just being honest. People got classic albums, dog. This one, The Baddest Bitch, 2001, is a classic, bro.
Yo, Kenya, tell me 2 classic Most Def albums and give me 5 Most Def hits. Give me 5 Most Def hits and 2 Most Def classic albums. Yo, Zion, you about to get banned. Mary J, you're about to get banned. You say something stupid like that again, I'm banning you from this goddamn chat.
Most Def in my top 5.
And I asked her if Most Def is in y'all top 5s and 10s. 10. If y'all want to come in here and cap, go ahead and drop 5 Most Def hits. Like, not your favorite songs. I'm talking about 5 songs you put in there. We're going to be like, okay, yeah, that's one. Okay, that's another one. And give me 2 Most Def classic albums, not including Black Star with Talib Kweli. That's what I'm asking.
That's what I asked.
That's what I'm asking.
Give me one classic Most Def single.
I'm taking Most Def. I'm getting Most Def about the paint. Then we go down to Future. Future definitely should be on the top 50 list. Definitely excited that he's on the top 50 list. Not radio hits. Bro, if you then Most Def definitely, bro, it's like this. When you put Most Def on the list, that gives room for people like J Dug to throw Shauna and Chingy on the list, and niggas like JT Money on the list.
Any real talk?
Yeah.
If J. Cole on the list, Kodak Black should be on the list. Bro, Kodak got more than one classic, bro. Kodak got like 4 classics.
Stop.
What?
Yo, this is a hip. We cannot listen.
Kodak not hip hop.
We cannot bring our biases into the situation.
Not a
Case
bias.
in point. I feel like Future should be on the list. Should
Future
he be?
Got classics.
And he does. Should he be higher on the list? I would personally like him to be, and I could make an argument, but will I? No, not right now. But Kodak, it's other people I feel like should be on this list. But
Kodak, that's not a crowbar, bro.
I'm not putting Kodak over JaRule.
You crazy. You crazy. Kodak having a way better career than JaRule, and Kodak done been to prison 10 times and having a better career than JaRule. Come on now, bro. JaRule wish he had Kodak Black career. Bro, Kodak, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Kodak got single with Bruno Mars, bro.
No, listen. Who the what? So Bruno Mars means that much to you? The Hawaiian guy?
I'm just saying he got the crossover appeal too.
What's that supposed to mean?
He got the crossover just
what song was
like
that? What song was that?
I think I smoke.
That's a Gucci Man song, nigga.
With Bruno Mars.
And nobody gave a fuck when he played that on Versus. Niggas knew that was trash. He lost that point. So I want to hear that ain't no classic. There ain't no point. Get Kodak out of here. Respectfully, come from Florida.
Damn.
Kodak out of here, dog. Get him out of here. Okay, Future should not be behind no goddamn Jadakiss. I'll say that. Future got more hits than Jadakiss. Jadakiss won't survive a 20 round with Future. Jadakiss don't want no smoke with Future, and Jadakiss tell you he don't want no goddamn smoke with Future. So let's just stop the lies right there. So
Avo, that's the only right thing you said all night.
Avo high on that shit, obviously. I think Avo's feeling type of way because I told him to go save his neighbor. He was over there eavesdropping. I told him to go save his neighbor while that Reggie had him high earlier. But what was that guy? Chuck D. I think Chuck D should be on the list.
No.
Come on, bro. So
You have to do something on an individual level.
Public Enemy deserves to be on the list. Public Enemy has made a force a conscious effort in hip hop where they need to be represented on the top 50 list. So yes, Chuck D definitely, and Chuck D was saying a lot of real nigga shit. It wouldn't have been no Ice Cube without no Chuck D, because Ice Cube went to Chuck D and the Bomb Squad and got his beats from there for his first two albums, especially his first album. So let's stop it. Let's not.
That's a good question. How you rate your artist? Because I'm looking at classic album. If I could put, I'm just me. If I brought your CD back in the day and I put it in and I didn't have to hit skip, that was a classic. And I heard somebody else listening to it, like it was a classic. Like we could all agree, Get Rich or Die Trying, a classic, no skips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can agree on that. So let's see, they go through the list. Jay-Z, what's Jay-Z classic? Me, Life and Time with John Carter, Volume 2. No, 1 is a classic.
So you're gonna give Jay-Z one classic album?
Yep. He got one classic on my belt. Oh my
God, are you? And you said it was
Kendrick only got one classic. Damn.
You said Jay-Z got one classic album, bro.
Kendrick only got one classic. Damn.
What did you put? What are you smoking on? Jay-Z
but do you agree with that? Kendrick only got one classic.
I would disagree.
I would say he got 2 because the Black Panther soundtrack was a classic too. But Damn is his only classic.
What?
Damn.
Man, you smoking.
What's another classic?
Are you trolling?
No, bro.
Yo, Section 80 and Good Kid,
No, Section 80 is not no classic.
Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is, bro. I'm looking at, first of all, let me get the Jay-Z slander. And I never thought, before I continue, I would be on my platform defending Jay-Z and Hov, but here I am.
There's some skips
because a nigga got Hov confused with the Harlem nigga, obviously. Reasonable Doubt is a hip-hop classic, arguably a top 10 to top 5 rap album of all time.
Life and Time is better than me.
No,
bro.
It's not at all. Reasonable Doubt is probably Jay-Z's best album. That is one classic album. Then we go to 2. I would say The Blueprint is his second classic album. The Blueprint is a classic. Third classic album is the Black Album. The Black Album is a classic album.
That's Jay-Z classic album right there, bro.
Listen, I got 3 classic albums. I got Reasonable Doubt, Black Album, and The Blueprint. Those are 3 classic albums.
Ooh, there's some skips on The Blueprint.
It's more skips on In My Lifetime than Blueprint.
Ooh, it's no skips. A Million One Question, City Is Mine. I Know What Girls Want with Puffy.
That's just whack. I Know What Girls Want is whack.
It's the wackest song on the album, but it's not whack.
That age like milk. Now
that
keep going down the track list. Keep going down the track list.
If you listen to that track, that be right.
Okay, what's 4?
Imaginary Players.
Fire.
Streets Is Watching.
Fire.
Friends or Foe.
Fire.
Lucky Me.
It's cool.
Sunshine. Fire.
Cool. Fire. It's cool.
Who You With?
Fire.
Face Off. Real Niggas. Too Short.
It's cool.
Real niggas do real things.
It's cool.
On the road to riches. No, it's cool. Rap Game, Crap Game. Where I'm from.
Hardest track ever.
Oh, come on now. You must love me.
Fire.
So you only heard you disapprove one track. That whole album that's a classic, bro.
Okay, so we got 4, but you said it's better than Blueprint.
That's better than I could pull up Blueprint.
It ain't better than Reasonable Doubt.
I'm about
you
to
said
pull
it's better than
Blueprint.
Reasonable Doubt. No, put Reasonable Doubt first.
Reasonable Doubt right here, sir.
Does
right
oh,
here.
do we have that on the screen right now?
Yes, sir.
No, put that on the screen. Yeah. Let's so everybody can see what we're talking about. Because I want people to see what we're going over now.
He trying to say Reasonable Doubt was a classic. I put Reasonable Doubt on the screen, no problem.
Niggas is.
There you go, Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Not the Hustle, classic. Politics as Usual, classic. Brooklyn Finest, classic. Dead Prayers, classic. Feeling It, classic. The Evils, classic. 22s, Can I Live, classic. Ain't No Nigga, classic. Friend of Flow Part 1, classic. Coming of Age,
classic. Him and Memphis Bleak, yeah.
Cashmere Thoughts,
classic. That's fire. Okay, keep going.
Bring It On, classic. Regrets, fire. All right, so he got more shakes than on that one. That's what I'm saying.
He got more shakes on which one?
On Reasonable Doubt than he got on.
No, we only said one. We only said one track.
Two.
He got one skip. He got one skip on Reasonable Doubt.
Okay, he got two classics. I'm gonna say Jay-Z got two classics.
His first two albums are classics.
So he got two classics.
And then we'll say the Blueprint. So that's 3. And then we'll say the Black Album. That's 4.
Let's run through the Blueprint real quick, just because I don't know. About
we got
the
time
Blueprint. Because the Blueprint got some skips to me. That definitely wasn't no classic. The Family wasn't no classic either. Let's get here. Let's see. The Ruler,
fire.
Takeover.
Oh, we got that on the screen, right? The Ruler.
Yeah.
Okay, fire. Oh, we can make it a big screen. Make it widescreen so they can see it. Okay, so the Ruler, fire. Takeover, classic.
Yes.
Is Hova,
classic.
Fire.
Kanye West
Girls,
classic.
Fire. Jigga That Nigga,
classic. That's cool.
You Don't Know, classic.
That's cool. Classic.
You Don't Know is probably one of the hardest Jay-Z songs ever. Hola Vito, fire. Heart of the City, fire. Never Change, fire. Song Cry, classic. Fire. All I Need,
classic. Cool.
Renegade, classic. So he got 3, and then go to the Black Album. Black Album.
The Black Album definitely ain't no classic.
Huh? You are smoking dust. You're smoking dust mites, nigga. Go, man. We got a nigga on Sherm tonight, man. I can't believe we got. Hey, let's drop the trash. Nigga said whole lot of Vito trash. Let's
Best of Both Worlds was that shit too.
Man, what you think that's a classic too, huh?
Nah.
Hey, do we got number in a live chat?
Oh yeah. We put it in the home.
Yeah, salute Trevor Jackson TV in the building. You know what I'm saying?
We're going on, Trevor. They go to
Okay, so you're tripping. Okay, so Interlude is just fucking Interlude. That beat was fire. December 4th, that shit was good. What more can I say? Fire. Encore.
Fire.
Best song on the album sometimes with me. Change Clothes. Fire. Dirt Off Your Shoulder. Fire. Threat. That was just a skit. Moment of Clarity. Fire. 99 Problems. Fire. Public Announcement. Interlude. Justify My Thug. It was cool. Lucifer, classic. Allure, classic.
Okay, that was cool. It was a cool project.
And lastly, what I would say, Jay-Z.
The Mecca Holy Grail was cool too, but I wouldn't call it classic.
I wouldn't say it's better than American Gangster.
The Mecca Holy Grail is better than American Gangster.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to think.
We're gonna look at these last 2 Jay-Z albums, and then we're gonna wrap Jay-Z up. That's your favorite Jay-Z album right there, ain't it?
What? Best of Both
Worlds 2?
Nah, I mean, I never really got to the
Fiesta.
Kingdom Come was trash. American
Gifted and Curse podcast. Salute. Killer in the building. Know what I'm saying? Killer in the building.
Yeah, he ain't have nothing on here, bro.
What you looking at?
American Gangster.
Okay.
Ignorant shit was the best thing.
Nah, you tripping.
That was the best track on that whole album.
Hold on. Before we continue, can you drop the number in the live chat? I need a New York nigga to call in. Can I get a Brooklyn nigga to call in? Can I get a New York nigga to call in? I have my number one audience is New York, and I need a New York nigga to tap in tonight and explain to this man why American Gangster is a classic album. Because I'm gonna go down the list. I'm about to go down this list.
The only track that I resonate off this whole album is Ignorant Shit, bro. That shit was fire.
Nah, listen.
Only because Beanie Siegel ripped that shit, bro.
Listen, okay, so Pray, fire. American Dreamin', fire. Hello Brooklyn, fire. No Hook, fire. Rock Boys, fire. Sweet, fire. I Know, fire. Party Life, fire. Ignorant Shit, fire. Say Hello, fire. Success, fire. What's the last song on there?
Blue Magic, Fallen,
fire.
Success.
All that is no skips. That is 0 skips. American Gangster is a classic album and probably one of my most. That might be my most played Jay-Z album is American Gangster.
That's never gonna be my most played.
It's better than this shit. Blueprint 3. Let's go down to Blueprint 3.
Oh, Watch the Throne was a classic.
Nah,
too.
don't skip. Let's go back to Blueprint 3 because what
I
happened
ain't fuck
was
with
you
Blueprint
because you said you mentioned you brought it up.
No, I ain't fuck bringing Blueprint.
You brought it up.
I said Mecca Holy Grail.
Okay, so let's go there. Let's go to Mecca Holy Grail.
I'm finna go there
Because American Gangster kicked that ass.
But what's your favorite type too?
Thank you, American Dreamers. Thank you. Oh, look at the comment. He had 6 bangers. Thank you, American Dreams. Amazing sample. Success is fire.
Holy Grail
fire.
with Justin
the soul
Timberlake.
Samples.
Here we go. Holy Grail with Justin Timberlake. Picasso
Fire.
Baby.
Fire.
Tom Floyd.
Fire.
Fuck with me, you know you
Fire.
got it. Oceans.
Fire.
FUT. I don't remember that track.
It was cool. Somewhere in
America,
fire.
Cool.
Man,
Crown.
Fire.
Heavens. Fire. Fire. Part 2 on the Run with Beyonce. Fire. The Beach is Better.
That was like the hardest song.
That
year.
shit was fire. Jay-Z Blue. La Family.
Oh, why you skipped over BBC though?
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, because that's just ass.
No,
so
that's the one he had with Nas.
Nah, it was ass.
I think that was cool.
No, it was ass.
Nickels and Dimes, fire. This whole album fire, bro. This
it really
is way better than what you
it really
said.
is. It really is.
American Gangster, this had hits.
It's
bro.
not better than American Gangster.
Bro, American Gangster didn't have, bro. Look at all these hits that came off this album, bro. Come on, bro. And you talk about The Family was a hit. That On the Run with Beyonce was a hit. That part 2. Oh, come on, man. That Mecca Holy Grail. I was surprised. I'm like, okay, Jay. 444, whatever. I ain't really care for 444. I ain't get into 444. Like
but Jay-Z definitely deserves where he. I'm not debating Jay-Z on that list.
Ooh, but I still give Pac. Cause Pac got more classes before he died than Jay-Z.
Okay, but listen, we're gonna go down. Let's bring up the list again because I don't feel like Kendrick should be that high.
I mean, I don't even feel like Kendrick should.
Don't say he shouldn't be on that list. Don't say that.
I ain't gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah, that's
still.
I don't mind Kendrick in like maybe the top 10, but I don't think like I would put Kendrick where Snoop is. I would put Kendrick number 8 or number 9, but I'll put him ahead of Snoop. But I wouldn't put him over Drake. I wouldn't put him over Lil Wayne. I wouldn't put him over Biggie, Eminem, or Tupac. Or Nas. To say that is like niggas who think every Kendrick album is a classic. Like and this nigga said Kendrick never missed.
Oh, ooh.
Dog, listen.
I ain't gonna say he missed, but I'm gonna say Damn is his best project. That's like the most flawless that K Dot ever draw. You want to see flawless? If I'm gonna say, yo, you want to be a Kendrick fan for somebody who it's like Damn is undeniable. I could deny Kill Mad City.
Exactly. Rick Ross definitely deserves Lil' Kim's spot, man. Rick Ross should be ahead of Pusha T.
No way.
Yes. Hell
no
yeah.
No way.
Bro, come. Rick
no
Ross
way.
got classics. I don't care. I'll make this whole show into a hip-hop show. We will come back and do another show. I don't care. We talk about this. Rick Ross definitely got classics.
Rick Ross got classic, but he ain't spitting like Pusha T.
Yes, he is. Yo, what are you... Man, I'm pulling up Rick Ross catalog. Pull up. Bro, you triggering me, and we gonna...
Rick Ross got fouls, but he don't spit. I'm talking about, okay.
Yes, he do,
We
bro.
talk about classic. I think Pusha T can go classic for classic with...
No, he can't. You can't name me one classic Pusha T album outside of Daytona.
Daytona's a classic.
It ain't touching nothing
What's
Ross got.
A classic too?
Ain't touching nothing Ross got.
What's your
what
favorite
you
is a
talking
classic
about?
too?
What you talking about? Daytona even touching Rich Forever. Are you tripping? Man, J Dub, what are you, man? As a Florida nigga, I'm ashamed.
But
man, Pusha T ain't touching
fucking
You
T,
can't
bro.
name one Pusha T project touching Port of Miami.
Daytona.
You can't name me. No, it ain't touching Trilla, Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, Mastermind, Rather You Than Me. No. Stop the coonery and buffoonery. What I'm not gonna do, where I draw the line, is the disrespect for Rick Ross. You saying these other hoe ass niggas is supposed to be ahead of Rick Ross. Rick Ross came out in the game. Real shit, Rick Ross came out on 4 for 4 classic albums.
Rick Ross got nothing but classic. Rick Ross got classic mixtapes.
He got classic mixtapes and albums and songs. You seen how he smoked 2 Chainz. Let's not act like Rick Ross ain't that nigga. Let's not act like Rick Ross ain't been the closest thing to Biggie Smalls we ever seen.
My name is not a classic, bro.
No, it ain't touching Rick Ross. Ain't touching nothing on Rick Ross catalog. Bring up that track list. And you can't tell me that's a classic.
That's a classic.
Then read the track list. Tell me that's a classic. And put that on the screen for the world to see.
King
Shit you want to stand by.
Numbers and boards.
Is it on the Is it on the screen?
No.
No. Put that on the screen. The people need to see what you're calling a classic.
It's a classic album. But
Rick Ross better than Biggie. Man, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he's better than Biggie because longevity. I feel like
he lived longer.
Exactly. I feel like if you can say LeBron James is the greatest basketball player in the world, I can say Rick Ross is better than Biggie.
Somebody said I'm on PCP. Damn.
Hey, because you talking crazy. Who said you on PCP? That was crazy.
Kenya.
Hey, y'all chill out. Yo, hold on. King Push. Exactly. Numbers on the board was fire.
Or you gonna kill her.
Yeah. Thank you, Kill. I need some real niggas in the building because y'all niggas is in here talking.
Man, I just came up here to tell you if you don't stop that stupid bullshit about Ross even being close to Biggie, we will fight. You already fucking know. Don't try it up here tonight. I listen, I gotta work in the morning. That's the only reason why we are not doing a live together, little nigga. I love you to death, but don't get me in that fucking bag.
Listen, ma'am, I'm gonna say this.
And don't fucking man me, little nigga. You
All
gotta
right.
put some respect on my motherfucking name. Hey, shout out to the squad. Shout out to the Killer Gang. Shout out to everybody who in your chat. Get my brother likes up. Get my brother likes up. Y'all up here fucking watching him and jacking his style. I see a lot of content creators trying to be like you on the low already. I'm watching you niggas. Nasty behavior out here. Don't get it fucking twisted, nigga.
Listen, Killer, I appreciate you tapping in. And you know what? What I would say is this. I'm not going to die on the hill to say Rick Ross is better than Biggie. I'm not going to die on that hill. I only made that argument as a parallel to people saying
Don't ever do that in your life. We don't want those parallels.
Listen to what I'm saying. When I say that, and as disrespected as you feel, as disrespected I feel when people say like LeBron is better than Jordan. Where like you can't be better than the original. You can't be better than the nigga who like set the things in motion. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no way. It ain't no way you can even say that. But people do. So if people say that, then I will make the argument that Rick Ross, due to longevity, is the closest thing we have to Biggie. And if somebody wanted to make that argument, I fuck with Biggie. I think Biggie is one of the greatest rappers, if not like the greatest rapper as far as like wordplay and just rapping, the ability of rapping. Biggie Smalls to me can be number one. But what I'm saying is this: Rick Ross, from kind of adapting that same style and that same aesthetic, has accomplished like if Rick Ross, what Rick Ross is to Biggie is what Kobe is to Jordan to me. Like that's the closest thing you ever gonna get to Jordan is Kobe, and the closest thing you ever gonna get to Biggie is Rick Ross to me. Does that make sense?
No, nigga, don't ever in your life compare him to Rick Ross.
Well, okay. Can you give us some lashings to J Doug about the Jay-Z disrespect?
No, I didn't. I entered it late, but I did hear Jay Zug. Shout out to Jay Zug. Jay Zug, I heard you in an argument about Pusha and Ross, and Jay Zug is absolutely right regarding that too.
Yeah, Push.
Wait, so you put Pusha T ahead of Ross?
Yeah, Push.
Oh my god,
Ross is like Hennessy, bro. Everybody can afford a Ross version. I like Pusha T.
Bro, you couldn't even show me a Pusha.
Remy.
You couldn't even give me.
You bring Pusha T out when you got the civilized people there. You know what I mean? People that gonna really open up their ears and listen. Ross, he gonna match any vibe. You know what I mean? He's you know what I mean?
Bro, you couldn't even give me a classic Pusha. You couldn't give me a classic Pusha T album outside. That's 7 tracks. You gonna tell me a 7-track Pusha T album is better than a Rick Ross's whole catalog? You out of your mind. Y'all need to stop it.
It's Almost Dry is a classic.
Matter of fact, one of the best songs on Daytona, Rick Ross was on. So stop it.
It's almost
You
dry.
too, Killer. You stop the cap. You
Yeah,
can't
they
name
not
me
better than
no
Push.
classic Push T album outside of Daytona. It almost dries fire, but ain't better no Poor Than Miami, no Triller, no Deeper Than Rap, no Teflon Don.
Oh, hold on.
No
Triller,
Listen, let's be very clear.
Triller is a
What
classic.
you're
Triller
doing
is
is
a classic.
Deeper
you're
Than Rap is not
talking
a classic.
about songs like radio songs. First of all, let's be very clear. Majority of them songs that Ross got was already put together.
Yeah, Deeper Than Rap is not a classic, bro.
What do you
Ross first classic,
It's not
bro.
hard to add. It's not hard to add a verse to
Ross
Push
first
that's
classic was
already
Teflon.
been laid.
man, can you pull up Deeper Than Rap?
That's not a classic,
Who
bro.
cares?
That was a
He's
good
trash.
run, but that
y'all-
was not a
are
That
y'all-
classic.
nigga never switched his style up ever. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Y'all
And
don't
he don't got no bars.
Killer. Say you don't listen to Rick Ross.
No, Rick Ross raw,
Just
but
because
you
I
gotta
disrespected
understand,
New York.
Hey,
Hey.
nigga, I'm a real bitch. I
Killer.
pick sides.
Killer,
And
just because I
I
disrespected
pick sides, nigga. And 50, once they started beefing, you already know who I'm rocking with. Period.
Killer,
So
just because I disrespected New York Rose, New York Rick Ross, aka Biggie Smalls, does not mean you have to
you're
take
mad.
away
bro, this is not
from
no
his
classic,
catalog.
bro.
What do you? Okay, let's go.
Mafia
Music is a classic. That's
Maybach
fire.
Music 2 is
Fire,
classic.
magnificent,
cool.
fire. Stop. Fire, Yacht Club.
All I Want is a classic.
Usual
Rich Off
Suspect,
Cocaine
fire.
is a classic.
Okay,
Laid
Back
Back
is cool.
Boss Lady and
Gunplay's
that's it,
fire.
Bro. That's it, bro. This is
Valiant Death is
bro,
fire.
He
Cigar
didn't drop no classic
Biggie.
until
You had the
Teflon Don,
audacity.
bro.
The
God
audacity.
Forgive I Don't is a
You had
classic.
the fucking
Teflon Don is
audacity,
a
nigga.
classic.
You know
Mastermind
how
is a
tight you
classic.
got me?
Good Billionaire is a
Fucking
classic.
kidding me?
Black Dollar is a classic. Black Market is a classic. Rather You Than Me is a classic. Port of Miami 2 is a classic.
Man,
Rich
I don't
Forever
give
is a
a
classic.
fuck. That
So,
nigga
bro,
is still
so pretty
trash.
much,
You can't
Yo,
ever compare
Everything you
him
done
to
did
Biggie
after
ever.
Teflon
Never,
Don.
ever, never. Never
And
No.
Rich
compare
Forever
him to
Mixtape is a
Biggie.
classic.
listen. If you
But it's
just
not
heard
better
me,
than
I
Push.
called Rick Ross.
Who the
Rick
fuck
Ross
is this?
is not better than
Oh,
Push.
Listen,
I
no.
hate
Push
this nigga.
skill
I'm getting
set
the fuck out of here.
overthrows
I
Rick
hate this
Ross.
nigga, and I hope he fucking dies. And I'm about to
No,
drop
hey,
a bag
hold
on your head because I don't even like you on my brother's show. I'm about to cash app you to get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Oh, this nigga Alvo?
Hey, yo, hold on. What's going on? What happened to Killer? She
She
left?
done left. She hate that nigga Alvo.
Yo, Ava, why you running off guests, man? What's going on?
I don't like to scare the hoes though, but she's watching.
Well,
I don't know
obviously you
what-
scaring the hoes.
Yeah, that Rather You Than Me is a classic. Black McBrain.
Obviously you scaring the hoes. This is what I'm saying.
But he's not better than I'm talking about. When I'm just talking, okay, he got more classes than Push. Check.
Okay,
That's just one box.
You just
He
said.
check.
What do you
That's
mean,
just
man?
one pop.
Bro?
Push is authentic. Push done held it down
he's
since the
not.
90s.
No, he's not.
But yo, FBJ,
Hold on. No, Avo, freeze. I'm gonna give you mic. Listen, I just said Rick Ross. Like I said, his top 4 albums were classic. You disagreed with me, and then proceeded to name 5 through goddamn 12 as classics.
Yeah,
so
but
we
his
can
first
both
4 ain't no
agree.
classic.
No, this is what I'm saying. We can both agree that we feel like his whole catalog is classic. We just have ones we like more. But for the fact that you rattle off the rest of his catalog to be classics, and I am very passionate about everything you left off to be classic, solidifies him past Pusha T and any of these niggas that don't even have 2 classic albums, let alone as many classic singles and then the mixtapes. Stop the cap, Avo. Go ahead, man.
I'll put Pusha T and Rick Ross in the top 20, bro. But
Yeah.
when you talk, I'm like, when you talk about projects and work ethic, yes, Ross check both of those boxes. But when you talk about style and flow and just presence on a track, I won't. If you talk about if I had the money and I had to pay for a feature, and somebody say you got 250,000, who you giving it to? Rick Ross or Push? I'm giving it to Push.
I'm giving it, oh my God. Listen, first of all, let me show y'all niggas what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Just match fit. You know what I'm saying? We got these right here. These are the Storm Blues, Air Jordan 1s. You know what I'm saying? They came out in 2016 before everybody was hopping on them. I'm saying you could have got these at, You know what I'm saying? Probably could have got these at the outlets or, you know what I'm saying, certain spots in 2016, but then once Air Jordans, certain things blew up, you know what I'm saying? You know, these became popping. So, you know, I got my pair. These are very hard to find. You know, had to match. I got a crazy sneaker collection. When we get a new studio set up, you guys are gonna see certain things. But no, we're not changing the criteria. Hold on, Kenya, what's the criteria for you? Because what I'm saying,
can I also show my outfit? Can I do
No,
that too?
nigga.
no,
You
that
ain't got nothing fresh on.
no.
Because
Tell
I
me,
got this from the thrift shop, and like it matches my DoorDash.
yo,
Like, nice.
Avo, we don't want to see your DoorDash fit, okay? We don't want to see your employee out. We don't want to see your employee uniform. Listen, stay scheming.
Sorry.
So, what were you gonna contribute to the conversation?
I think it's disrespectful the way you treating Pusha T as if he's sci-hi the Prince. We talking about the same Pusha T that was part of the Eclipse, one of the best groups ever. So Pusha T had his I guess I want to say late 90s but early 2000s runs with Eclipse with his brother, for example. Then on top of that, Pusha T was also the president of Good Music Records. So
What
during
does
that
that
whole time,
What about Maybach music with Ross? What about Maybach music putting on Wale and Meek Mill and all them niggas? You can't say Pusha T put on anybody.
Wale
So
should
stop
have
the
been on
cap.
the list.
I'll get there.
Wale got some classics.
I'll get there. So Pusha T, like J-Dub said, Pusha T is respected by his peers. It's one of those analogies that he's like your favorite rapper's rapper. I mean, we the whole beef with Pusha T and Drake was because Drake was fascinated with buying a microphone that had a Pusha T's signature. So I don't like the way you try to undervalue Pusha T. Another point. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Was Maybach music part of Bad Boys, or was there any correlation with Bad Boys and Maybach music? Can I ask you that?
Yes.
What does that have to
Ross
do?
was signed. Ross was signed to like 50 million
J-Dub
niggas when he
has a
came
point.
in the game.
Listen,
J-Dub has a point. A lot of the songs that are made by Rick Ross, you could tell that it was fabricated by somebody else. It's just that.
oh my,
Puffy,
what are you saying? You saying Puff Daddy wrote the bars?
Yo, didn't Puffy just
Puffy was not writing nobody's raps, man.
I'm gonna finish. Didn't Puffy just told Burna Boy last week, you won that Grammy because of me. You thought you was gonna win without me. So when I look at Rick Ross, though granted, Rick Ross has classics and he's a legend, but it could also be industry plan. Pusha T is organic. You cannot compare the three hearses verse that Pusha T told to. He didn't even diss Drake. He dissed Birdman, Lil Wayne, and Drake in one fucking shot. Like, come on, man, what are we talking about? Like, how are you gonna undermine Pusha T? If it wasn't for that comedian from Queens that was Kiki, do you love me? If it wasn't for that, Drake would have been done. But Kiki, will you love me was the best thing that ever happened to Drake. But when Adonis came out, Adonis destroyed Drake. Not only with the music, but just the art piece that he gave us. He gave us Drake and Blackface. Come on, man. Are you going to undermine
who you believe
that?
sold more dope in their rap? Pusha T or Rick Ross?
I don't believe either of them sold dope. I don't believe either of them sold dope. What I'm saying is Rick Ross is not an industry plant because we've seen him come the hard way on Slip and Slide Records, be a fat nigga standing next to Trina. She can't say number two. If we're looking at what she's saying, one classic album, 25% hits, 20 in impact, and in lyricism. If we want to talk one classic album,
there's a bigger chance that Pusha T pushed more weight than
bro, we're not talking about that bullshit.
Because Rick Ross
Hold on, Avo. We're not talking about who sold the most drugs. That is the stupidest conversation to have about this.
But we said who we believe, though.
I don't care about who we believe. I don't believe any of these niggas sold drugs outside of like Gucci Man, bro. So let's stop.
I don't believe Gucci.
Let's stop. What I'm saying is this.
I believe DMV.
If this is our criteria, Reed just said Rick Ross has at least 5 classic albums. Pusha T does not. So right there, Rick Ross gets the lean. One time I hit. Hold on, nigga. Hold the fuck on. I'm breaking down the criteria. 50% and drop the number in the live chat. People in the live chat. Hit the Cash App, $, Florida Boy J, 904 Super Chat. send some bread in. You know what I'm saying? We're investing in the show, but yeah, at least one classic album. 50 is that's 50% hits and impact. He has more classic albums than Pusha T. He has more hits than Pusha T, and I feel like he made a bigger impact than Pusha T because I don't see a whole bunch of little Pusha T's running around.
Can you add up that Pusha T made the McDonald's window? I'm loving it, bro. He made $1 billion jingle, like a $1 trillion jingle.
And Rick Ross invested and got the same and got more money invested in Wingstop and Checkers. So cut the shit.
Man, are we talking about the same?
You rather make money from a jingle or investing in real estate in the company? Like, come on,
that jingle is gonna live forever, bro.
This has something to do with what we're talking about right now. So you have Big Gipp.
So we got the big Gipp thing. Salute to Killer Gang, man. Killer Gang came in here and gave me a tongue lashing, and let me know what time it was. So salute to her, repping Biggie, and just totally throwing me up, to the side and getting on me. So I appreciate that.
Make sure you get a like in. Make sure you get a share in.
She called in and let me have it.
And y'all make sure y'all check the super chat. Test the super chat. See if the super chat working. I mean,
test
it. Make sure it's working.
Yeah, for sure. And then
somebody test that super chat.
And then we got this clip right here.
And this has something to do with what we talk about right now.
Big Gipp. Yep, about Jay-Z and all that wavy jazz. So let's go and play the clip and have the conversation.
They say Big Gipp said DMX and 50 Cent was the bigger than Jay-Z.
Salute to.
And Jay-Z doesn't have an album better than All Eyes on Me or Life After Death. Here we go.
So the Art of Dialogue.
Art of Dialogue. Fair use.
Jay-Z album was better than Life After Death. None. Tell me a Jay-Z album that was better than goddamn When Pac Came Home. All Eyes on Me. Me Against the World was a classic.
Yep.
2.
Yeah.
And could stand up against a lot of albums. 2. When he went to jail. And when he went to jail, that's when he dropped Me Against the World and was killing the streets. Even when they said it was Jay, man, it's been 50 Cent, bruh. When 50 came out, I ain't hear no Jay-Z music. It just stopped playing. Come on, bro. I was there. When 50 came out, he shut everything down. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't care what you say. To me, DMX was bigger than Shawty all day.
I don't like how New Yorkers love to always undermine
anything he put out. Tell me what Jay-Z album was better than Life After Death.
They be blaming Jay-Z for living. They could just
tell me what Jay-Z album that was better than Life After Death. I would say Life in Time. Life After Death wasn't that raw to me.
Life After Death to me,
it was too spread. It had too much music.
It was a little overrated, man. I feel like if Biggie would have just kept moving, bro, we would probably forget that album if he had a few more albums. It was a good album.
Now this is a good question. Name me a Jay-Z album better than All Eyes on Me.
I'm a Pac fan, so I can't really get into that conversation.
None. I'm talking none. Jay-Z double disc. One double disc that he put out was that Blueprint 2.
It was ass.
That don't even. I mean, come on now. Pop, everything Pop dropped was a classic.
It was.
Pop never but my problem that's why Pop should be number one.
The argument could be that Jay-Z was better in life because a lot of the guys we talking about are statistics. They couldn't even make it past 25. That's what my teacher used to say. We're not gonna make it past 25.
Yeah, so pretty much.
But he still got more classes.
Nah, hold on. What Avo is pretty much saying is that Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton are better activists than Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Fred Hampton because they're still alive. That's Avo's logic.
I'm the bitch ass niggas that live, boy.
That's what Avo was pretty much saying. Martin Luther King ain't shit because he died early.
Oh, I didn't say he ain't shit.
Oh, that's what you're saying. You said the rappers. You saying JaRule gotta be better because he lived longer. Like I said, if that's your case, then I'm gonna put Rick Ross over Biggie Smalls. Rick Ross is over Biggie Smalls. Notorious B.I.G. has to sit behind Rick Ross.
My opinion is hip hop is a young man's game, right? But within hip hop, it just turned 50. Like your father's probably 50. My father's 59. So hip hop as a whole is not that old. Now we are the first generations, or the ones ahead of us. They're the first one to actually they're growing with hip hop. Now What now? Like Tupac is not gonna tell you how to be a man or a husband or a father because he never even
All right,
had kids.
Avo.
Bro, Avo, we about to pack you up, bro. It's like
Jay-Z
Cause
strike
you
talking
two.
going
about
somewhere
investing
else with this.
on art,
We're not
investing
talking
on
about being a husband, man.
Bro, but think about that line from Dumbo.
Yo,
That he was
what?
like, yo,
Let's get on this
Tupac
clip.
would
I
teach you
could
how
have
to
bought a
teach you
building
how to
for
be a
this much.
husband.
Not
Tupac
about a
said,
husband. All
and
right,
if you
all right.
don't, we have a race of babies that hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and will to create one. So what the fuck you mean Pac can't teach you how to be a husband? Pac said, dear
Nah,
mama.
but he didn't reach that adulthood. That's what I
Pac
mean.
said, you
Like,
wonder why I call you a bitch. See, you ain't had nobody drop no record like that.
Yeah, you too busy listening to 6ix9ine and shit, dog.
nah,
You out
wonder
here.
he's
why.
fucking. I love girls all over the
So
world. He
Jay-Z
put
does.
his
So
number
Big
on
Grip is
TikTok with
right.
her.
Hey, yo, Avo, you have a good night, man. You have a good night. We got to get you up out of here, dog. We got to get you up out of here. We kicking you from the studio right now, dog. I'm not banning you, but I got to get you up out of here. We got to get you up out of here because you came in here on some bullshit. So let's continue to run these topics. Obviously, why am I fucking with that? Stupid. Yeah. So, a Big Gipp. Just to wrap up that topic with Big Gipp, man. I feel like Big Gipp. I feel like he's hating. I feel like he's a hater, and I feel like I don't like a lot of these old niggas hating on the young guys. But in this, speaking of people hating, this young black man is in the car in the passenger side with his white girlfriend and catches her cheating. So let's roll that clip and have a discussion because I feel like the way he played the situation was it's kind of wild. Or you want to play? Okay. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play this clip. Get this popping. Let me see. Yeah, y'all be saying Biggie, but I don't hear none of y'all quoting these Biggie bars, bro. Like y'all really be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Yeah, Kenya. I had to get him up out of here, dog. I had to get that nigga up out of here, dog. Like and Avo's cool, but sometimes it's like you'll ask Avo like a question about a topic, and he start taking the shit everywhere but where you trying to go. And it's like, God damn, nigga. Like all I asked you was one simple motherfucking question, bro. Like all you had to do is answer the question. You talking about Jay-Z teaching niggas how to be fathers and husbands and shit. And what was his other one? Like, I don't know, bro. He was just saying a lot of goofy shit, man. Like, I just couldn't. Yeah. Type shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, and talking about will he live longer? So
Caught.
yeah. Okay. So we got a guy who went to his girl's phone and found her cheating, and he went viral. So let's go ahead and play this clip.
Please.
She's caught.
Please.
You're caught. Hey, you're getting posted. I will never trust bitches again. I swear to God. Go ahead. She's sick. Hey, I'm stuck in this car though. She gotta take me home, but damn, I would never trust bitches again. On Jesus Christ. Germany. She still this bitch crying. Oh God. Hey, what's the move though? You good? She not good.
Why do you always do that?
I don't know. Amazing.
Yeah, that was a good clip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that nigga's goofy as hell. First of all,
Goofy as hell.
sometimes I feel like you shouldn't go through a girl's phone.
Never. At a certain player stage in your life,
Yeah, I never went through a
Never.
girl's phone, but no, actually, I think I have. I was like 19 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah, we all go through it. So he looked like he was young, but he fucking up the game. And I just know the two things in that video where he fucking up the game.
Yeah, nah, Avo, I appreciate that, but I'm gonna have to sit you down. I'm gonna have to sit you down because you be going everywhere but where we need to be at, and then you already scared off. I don't say you scared off Killer because she just don't fuck with you, but you know you got to reevaluate what you doing when you call in sometimes.
And get your connection better, nigga.
Yeah,
we done deal with you like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
fuzzy,
you be having a fuzzy ass connection, and then you be talking crazy on top of that, and it be like, dog, you can't have a bad connection and not stick to the topic.
You off in there in Uganda.
Yeah, dog, high as hell. Yeah, first of all, yeah, you need a ride from your girl, but at the same time, dog, like you know, bitches out here, they ain't shit, dog. They gonna cheat. You do what you gotta do. As a nigga, like I said, I always say you gotta make sure you got hoes. You know what I'm saying? At all times, even if it may be the demise of your relationship. It really wasn't the demise of your relationship. Like bitches always got another dick to hop to. Like fuck these hoes. So like,
well, honestly, I don't think you always gotta have hoes. You know what I mean? I think you do your thing. Like I said, you want some side pussy, God will send you that. But yeah, you gotta bless you with some side pussy.
That's like that's having hoes. That qualifies having hoes. Don't
yeah,
you
could. I mean, now you don't gotta have hoes like you gotta have to be dealing with other bitches. But you know, I mean that's just so iffy. But I feel like can we
change the title to "Is having hoes worth it"?
Is having hoes worth it?
Yeah.
But I feel like in that situation,
or is having side pieces worth it? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like the whole show title. Matter of fact, fuck it. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to get some people in here to have this discussion. Because me personally, I'm gonna say, as a man, you gotta have some hoes, bro. As fucked up as it sounds, I feel like as a man, you gotta have at least somebody in proximity to reach to, man. Because if you don't, bro, like it's very hard to try to move on while your girl's probably getting plowed and like you don't have no hoes. Like what you gonna do? What if you get cheated on and you've been faithful, you've been turning out all this ass out in the streets because you've been trying to be good? You know what I'm saying? Like I just think men should have, hoes, to be honest. Not saying you gotta sleep with them, but you should have somebody you can reach out to. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. I'm just keeping the buck. Because your bitch probably gonna do some shit. Now, if you got a faithful girl, that cool shit, like, yeah, that's cool. That in perfect world, dog. But that's like you're going through your friend and expect your girl not to cheat. I just feel like bitches cheat anyways, dog. Like, I'm not going through her phone, but women are. Listen, I'm a guy who knows how women interact, bro. Like, it's women with boyfriends who be doing wild shit. Okay, trust me, with active boyfriends that be doing wild shit until what age? Women be doing wild shit. So I can't sit here and be like, oh, your girl's gonna be faithful, bro. I don't believe women be faithful, bro. Women be doing some wild shit, and women be violating their relationships since day one. So I say that because I know that. That's why I'm adamant on men having some women suitors somewhere around, bro. Because your girls, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Money won't keep a bitch. Being fly won't keep a bitch. Nothing's gonna keep her unless you're doing everything you need to do. But even with doing everything you need to do, in this situation, seeing an old boy get in that situation he got in with the white girl,
Let me watch it one more time.
Let's watch it, man.
I don't really study this. It's a case study for me. I don't want to give up. What you think of the white girl?
As far as looks,
yeah,
she's basic. I wouldn't let her kiss my meat.
Any white snow bunny can kiss my meat. 5 and up.
Please.
She's caught.
Please.
You're caught. Oh, hey, you're getting posted.
How you got the new J's in no car?
Bitches again. I swear to God. Go ahead. She's sick. Hey, I'm stuck in this car though. She gotta take me home, but damn, I would never trust bitches again. On Jesus Christ. Jumpity. I would go ahead.
So you got you a white girl that's driving a Porsche. Why would you fuck that up? Now, if you could get other white bitches with cars like that, then maybe I could see it. Okay. But I'm like, yo, why would you fuck that up?
So you saying she just been a beta male and take it like a man or something, or take it like a bitch? Like, what are you saying?
Hey man,
What are you saying?
see, certain situation is I don't say it's do or die, but it's pimp or die.
How you pimping if she cheating? And what you mean? That ain't nothing pimp
You
about.
still having your way.
How you having it your way? You don't want your bitch to cheat on you. You're not having it your way.
Hey, what you think? If you a pimp, what you think your hoes gonna be doing?
But he's not a pimp. He's a man in a
That's what I'm
relationship
saying.
with a
Sometimes
white
you
girl
have
who
to.
has some money, and he hasn't solidified himself economically to not only deter her from cheating, but to even have his own car.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we talking about?
But that's why I'm saying he having his way right now. So is it worth blowing up the whole spot? The bitch still cooperating.
If he was having his way, he wouldn't have caught her cheating. That's just how I see it. Having your way is having things your way. If you have it your way, you wouldn't want your girl cheating, right? So her cheating, I can't logically move the goalpost and say, oh, he's still a player pimp, he's having it his way. No, having it his way is if he sees her cheating, he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna blow up on you, but I can't act like I'm not fucking hoes.
It depends on what you doing with a bitch. If I'm just riding, sliding with a bitch, fine. She do whatever she want to do. Now, if I get with a bitch and our plan is to build, to invest, to have a real relationship, to build a family, no, I don't expect that woman to cheat because we have clear lines of what we trying to do. But if I'm just sliding with a young bitch, boom, 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 and a bitch around here, she doing her thing, but I'm still doing me, it's time for me to get my pimp on at that point. It's not time for me to square up and be like, yo, you talk to the other man for? Damn, I'm ugly. Some dumb shit.
We can play the rest of the video for I'll give my closing statements and move on to the next topic.
She's sick. Hey, I'm stuck in this car though. She gotta take me home, but damn, I would never trust bitches again. On Jesus Christ. Jumpity. She stood this bitch crying. Oh God. Hey, what's the move though? You good? She not good.
Why do you always do that? Please.
She's caught.
Please.
You're caught. Oh. Hey, you're getting posted. I will never trust bitches again. I swear to God. Go ahead. She's sick.
Yeah, man, he's a goof. And he got to hold that L. He literally just posted his L. Yeah, like Kenya, I agree. I don't know about who he was raised by, but I will agree that he's a goofy, and he literally just broadcasted his L. Like I would never like post, "Oh, I got cheated on." Like that's a L. So for him, he deserves that L he takes, and maybe you should watch who you date, or accept that you may be dating a thought and have some hoes. Because you probably knew she was a hoe. She was probably slotting on the team. You the one who fucked and then cuffed because you like her. So let's move on to the next topic in this show. Perspectives and Facts podcast. Hit the link. We got the Cash App, $ Florida Boy J. You know what I'm saying? Hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Support the program. Hit the like button. Share, subscribe. We got the YouTube shorts popping up. We got the TikToks TikToking. And it's full steam ahead. We got the line, we got the clothes dropping actually about 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do a live drop on the podcast, getting the merch popping, and we're just moving up step by step, one at a time. Yeah, and speaking, this is a big hip hop conversation, and we're gonna definitely talk about the Geto Boys and Willie D and Scarface and their disagreement on if he should have got called to do, the Grammys. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
for something like that, for you to sit across this table from me weekly and knowing that you finna go to the Grammys and perform that song.
Let me hold up, time out.
Okay.
I didn't know I was gonna do that song.
At what point did you know?
When I got there.
Okay. So, all right. Okay, so you know you was, but you didn't know you was gonna perform a Mind's Playing Tricks.
I had no clue.
But when you found out, did you even think to say, man, this is a big moment? I'm performing the Geto Boys song, something that me and Willie D wrote. Yeah, I wrote 3 verses, but Will wrote 1. He was on the song.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Geto Boy. They want a Geto Boy song. Did you think for one moment to say, yo, Will, you know, even if time was running out on you, you didn't think for one moment to say, man, let me just at least call Will and let him know what's going on. It ain't cross your mind to say that?
It didn't cross my mind, Willie. It didn't cross my mind.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe shit.
I'm just
you
saying.
Don't believe Greasy.
I'm just saying, man. Yeah. I don't believe you, bro, because I know you smarter than that.
Well, I didn't think
I know.
No. And it was
you do a lot of thinking, bro.
It's so much shit going on.
You do a lot of thinking.
And it's so much shit. Let me tell you something too. So you know, it's so much shit going on, Willie, until I don't know if you got the call or not. I don't know what's happening with you on your side of it.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. I don't know who handled your business. And as a matter of fact,
you know if the Grammys call about me doing something for Geto Boy, I
didn't even know that the call was. I didn't even know that the call was for sure until that Wednesday, that day.
You knew. If
I did not know.
Listen, okay, let's say you knew that day. And here's the thing.
Okay, now time out. I know every motherfucking thing. Now, how does it change it?
How does it change?
Yeah, it's over.
Well, what
the motherfucker gave me the whoever the producer was gave me 4 bars. That's it.
Well, it wasn't 4 bars.
What was it?
I think he did 8. But in any event, that's the his. I mean,
4 measures, 8 bars,
okay,
whatever it is.
So how does it change? How does it? You said how does it change it?
Yeah.
How does it change anything that we talk about on a daily basis? Like we talk about a lot of shit, and how does just us talking about what we talk about changes?
What's the end? What I didn't know that I was doing my mind playing tricks on me for 1, and for 2, ain't nothing I can do about it now. The shit is over with.
I mean, personally, I'm with Scarface. I'm standing with Scarface on the situation, dog. Like, I don't know why you niggas is tripping. You know what it was. You knew what it was. You performed this track before. It was other rappers. Big Boy was up there without Andre. Melly Mel was up there without his crew. It was other rappers up there without like their members. So why does he feel like he needs to be up there? On top of the fact, him and Melly Mel got into a boxing match, so y'all probably shouldn't be on the same stage anyways. So what are we talking about, bro? A lot of niggas wasn't there. Was Ice Cube even there? That's what I'm saying, bro. So like Willie D, you gotta relax, bro. I don't know one Willie D song right now. So like, I don't feel like he was wrong. I'm pretty sure Willie D's performed. They even said in another clip that Willie D's played Mine's Playing Tricks on Me before without the group. Compounded with the fact that Willie D he wrote his verse, but nobody even remembers his verse. The verses that they wrote was Scarface wrote his verse and Bushwick Bill's verse. So that's really Scarface song in the first place. Like nobody knows that nigga. So can we just be honest and say that Willie D was wrong? That's just what I'm gonna say. What about you?
Not like it. I mean, I think it shouldn't matter. I think it's more personal because they're like, yo, I probably see you on the weekends. He probably think it probably was something nefarious. Like, yo, don't tell Willie D. That's what I think he probably think it is. Or I think he was blocked, or he think he was blocked or whatever. But
yeah, man.
I feel Scarface. I feel Willie D. I feel like if you're gonna go on Scarface time, you should have performed a Scarface song. If you're gonna go on Geto Boys time, then you perform a Geto Boys song. If you got a Scarface song that's bigger than Mind Playing Tricks song, you perform that. But I feel like he don't control. Even if Scarface would have said, "Yo, I'm not going on without Willie D." I'm at a certain point you get too old for certain stuff, bro. To me, I'm like, if I'm a 50-year-old man, I'm doing stuff. If I want to do whatever I want to do, I'm not consulting other men at 50. My line of thinking, like, yo, I'm just doing me, and you know what I mean. I consult people when it's appropriate. So I feel Scarface too, though. It's like, yo, at some point, like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you my every damn move, but you know.
Okay, so
It was a good conversation, I would say. It was a good conversation for them to have on air. But I feel Scarface and I feel Willie D. Just on the song part. If you're gonna go on Scarface time, perform a Scarface song. Scarface got plenty of classics. So I think you should have did my block.
oh my god, man, come on, dog. Mom playing tricks on me. I don't. Scarface ain't got a bigger song than that.
Not worldwide. Hell no, that beat too classic.
All right. Well, we gotta. What's the next top? We're running through them right now.
Mm-hmm. Or Ricky Smiley.
Oh yeah, Ricky Smiley and the propaganda. Let's definitely play this because we probably put this on camera too. You know, Ricky Smiley ain't suing niggas.
Oh, Ricky Smiley ain't suing niggas?
Not that, but I don't even think this was like a Ricky Smiley platform. I think this was like another show or something.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. Why is it so hard to find? Yeah, I'm interested in hearing this because I haven't heard it. What it did.
So if you still don't believe that these celebrities are out here pushing political agendas upon you while you're unsuspecting, check out this next clip. Get back to me.
Believe it or not, our competition now is Steve.
Okay.
And Steve the one got us a job. And now we competing directly against the Steve Harvey morning show.
Right.
And we always texting each other. And sometimes we get on the same page.
Right.
And in the morning, like, hey, what are you talking about? Okay, we're going to talk about this or whatever. Because when we're trying to push something in agenda,
right.
DL, Steve, and I, we stay on group text.
Right.
Because we are, DL and I, DL Hughley, we work for the same company.
Right.
Steve worked for the other company, but we communicate.
Right.
So, like Pastor Warnock and, and different people we're trying to help, we always on the same page.
Right.
And we all accused.
So if you still don't believe that these celebrities are out here pushing political agendas upon.
Yeah, after I seen that, that's why all your aunties and grandmas are Democratic shields and walking around here with praying hands, hoping that we can pray white supremacy away. And hopefully we can pray for reparations as long as we beg hard enough, because they're all driving to work, listening to Ricky Smiley, DL Hughley, and Steve Harvey. All these are old coons that control your grandmas and your granddaddies and your old uncles that have the catfish fried nuggets. See, those three are what's wrong with the black community. Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and DL Hughley are what's wrong with the black community. The cooning and buffooning.
Well, Steve Harvey ain't not bad. Steve Harvey, that nigga.
Steve Harvey has admitted that he will sell out for the dollar.
When?
Remember when he had Monique on his show? Exactly.
Monique.
Stop the game.
Listen,
Stop
bro.
the game.
Y'all, listen, bro.
Stop the game.
Y'all got to
bro.
stop. Listen, I'm going to explain that to you. I know you don't got all day. I don't want to spend too much
Oh,
time.
no. Go ahead.
But he was trying to explain to Monique on live TV to stop being an Aggie black bitch. You know what I mean? He couldn't say it like that, bro. So he was going around every
Stop
which
being
way.
a mammy. That's what
yes, bro. That's what he was trying to say.
Walk
bro.
around here being a man, act
Bro,
like a mammy.
for
Nobody
with
wants
Jay,
to be
you
around
knew that's
that.
what he was trying to say. But he couldn't just come out and say stop being a mammy. So that's just what it was with that. And she got mad at somebody this week, matter of fact. Sherry Shepherd and another lady, they were talking about her movie.
I seen that. I was kind of
and she was acting Aggie then. I'm like, yo, this lady is just angry. Anytime you see her pop up in the news, it's about being angry. But Steve Harvey, not so much. Like when I listen to his morning show, he do a little prayer. D.L. Hughley used to be a right ringer, bro. You listen to his old comedy, he was right wing like a motherfucker, anti-black like a motherfucker.
Remember when Steve Harvey did the haircut drive to cut black men's hair so they could look more presentable to white zaddy? Remember that?
We were talking about that with Steve Harvey. Did we talk about that with Steve Harvey?
No, but remember Steve Harvey did that?
Ricky Smiley. You know, Ricky Smiley's nephew died.
That's
He was supposed to get his nephew a job in Fort Lauderdale, down south where we at. He had hooked his nephew up with a job. He said, yo, I got you this job. I hooked you up with my people. But before I buy your plane ticket and get you set up down here, he had dreads. He said, you got to cut your hair. The guy was like, yo, I don't want to cut my hair. Well, he said, if you don't cut your hair, then forget about the opportunity. It was $100,000 a year job. So the guy didn't cut his hair. So Ricky Smiley didn't buy him the ticket, didn't set it up with his people or nothing. A couple months after that, he ended up overdosing on drugs. Just to mention it, because you mentioned the haircut drive. So they own that type of shit.
Yeah.
They feel like they own that old
that old coon.
That
old coon.
That's all old niggas.
Nigga shit.
That's my people. That's my mom and them.
That's my grandma and my auntie.
My mom didn't let me have dreads when I was younger.
My mom didn't let me have them until I was 18. But that's different from you got to cut your hair to get a job to get a. So basically, he deprived his nephew of the bag.
The same thing.
So he deprived his nephew of the bag, and subsequently that happened.
Yep.
So like I said before, all three of these niggas are what's wrong with the black community, including Steve Harvey.
Hughley.
D.L. Hughley is definitely a Democratic shield, and he's definitely a terrible person because he said a lot of terrible things online that have been ignored.
You say Monique found a great Alvo. Alvo, you hate him too much tonight.
Yeah. So yeah.
He said FBA, FBJ. He said the kids having fun.
Nah, deadass. I really don't think.
Ooh, he said the dude. He said he has kids. At some point, you have to.
Who got kids?
He said at some point you got to compromise. So I think she agreed with the haircut.
Compromise for what and for who?
For the white man, you want some of that white money. I agree with that too. Don't let no damn hair come between you and your money if you a bum. Now, if you a hustler, you gonna get it regardless of how your hair is, me and you, whatever. You know what I mean? That's different. Do what you want. But if you sitting there begging your uncle for a job and he hook you up and he say cut your hair,
I agree. You should cut your hair.
I'm like, this is the same thing I told a young lady before. Don't come to me for help. And when I tell you to do it this way, you don't want to do it. Don't come for me for help. Because when you give me help, I'm going to give you help my way.
Goddamn, let my shit down right now. Just thinking about.
So I do agree with that too, to a certain extent.
Shit.
But the thing about it, the job didn't require for him to have his hair cut. It was Ricky Smiley requirement. He made that clear.
Yeah, I mean, if you are in the gutter and not trying to improve yourself, then
that's what I'm saying. You letting hair in that, like I said, you went to him for help. He didn't come to you.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So if you go to people for help,
you know,
and they
if you want to be an entrepreneur, like not like myself, you know, you can probably grow your hair out like this. But you know what I'm saying? If you still, you know, trying to get, you know, checks from corporate, you know what I'm saying?
You don't even forget about it. If you're not gay, if you're not a gay male, you ain't finna get no money out of corporate anyway.
Probably won't.
Not a lot.
But you know, that's
TJ Holmes fucked that up.
Yeah, TJ Holmes. Can you know y'all need to see this hair? You know what I'm saying? We outside tonight. So yeah, what's the next time? We have any more time?
You say, can you talk about Lil Duval old tweets? Man,
no, we're not talking. I'm not throwing a nigga from Jacksonville under the bus right until that gets to be like a main story.
Which
and
it'll
niggas
never
is
be.
on it. I'm not getting on it. I'm not gonna be the going viral for breaking the Lil Duval story, bro. I don't give a. It's tweets, bro. I don't care. He's a comedian.
No, you got this story about Remy Ma though, and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, let's get on that. Let's get on that Remy Ma, Mike Tyson, because honestly, how many times does Remy Ma have to tell this story, and why does it keep becoming like public news? Like at this point,
trying to Me Too Mike Tyson.
Yeah, and it's like, are you really trying to Me Too Mike Tyson, Remy Ma? Like, what's going on? So let me pull this article up right now.
Say Remy Ma admitted she was afraid when Mike Tyson propositioned her over a decade ago. It was a decade ago? On Wednesday, Remy Ma was a guest on Jason Lee's show. During the interview, Lee asked Remy Ma to speak on the story Fat Joe told last year about Mike Tyson offering Hey, young Remy Ma, expensive car to spend one night with the former heavyweight boxing champ. All right. He said, I was a kid, I was a teenager. Remy Ma finally spoke up. All right, she clarified. I wasn't a kid, I was fucking. Ooh, okay. But I wasn't like that. It was just weird. Okay, the whole shit was just weird. Weird, okay. Man, that the story even came out, I was scared. I'm scared now. Oh.
What do you mean you scared now? Like, what does she mean by that? What was scary about Mike Tyson? It's not like Mike Tyson grabbed you and was like screaming and carrying on.
That's lawsuit talk, bro.
That's what you're saying. You was scared, bro.
That's lawsuit talk, bro.
And I'm not here to validate what she went through, right? Because I think that's the wrong approach to have. I really do. But I do think that you are rehashing things that nobody asked you about, and Jason Lee asked you for what? And even if he did, you still should be like, yeah, that was just one time Mike Tyson. Like you keep trying to,
He was drunk. That was some bullshit. Yeah,
like
you
what
should have
it
played it off.
Yeah.
I'm still scared. That lawsuit talk, bro. I'm having nightmares, Your Honor. I'm thinking about Mike Tyson taking his pussy and then giving me a Rolls Royce. That's one dream. I ought to be like, yeah, I want to have that dream too.
Hey, yo, Avo, like I'm gonna have to put you in timeout because like you just keep.
What's wrong with Avo tonight?
I don't know. What did I just hit? Did I just turn the whole chat off?
Yeah, I think you did. You turned the whole chat off. He's back on.
All right. Fuck did I hit?
Avo, what's up, man?
Yeah, because he's like spamming Lil Duval shit, and I'm like, bro, if you want to talk Lil Duval, I'm pretty sure you can go viral because nobody else is gonna talk about it probably. But like, you should probably go viral with the Lil Duval thing if you really want to. Like, why don't you just?
Lil Duval ain't big enough to get canceled, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we put him in timeout.
Lil Duval ain't Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but yeah, Mike got charges on him. Recent charges.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, exactly what King is saying. That ain't hip hop, bro. That's like still dry snitching.
Of course, yeah.
Remy Ma's dry snitching, and she needs to stop trying to regurgitate this Mike Tyson story. It's not like he tried to come and do anything and violate you. He literally offered you a car. So you gotta relax. You gotta relax. No, Avo got kicked out. Avo got kicked out because
Avo been wilding
this
tonight.
thing has been wilding all night. Like that was a last straw. Like you don't spam the chat with anything. Period. Like if we're not gonna talk about it, we're not gonna talk about it. I don't care that much to bring up Lil Duval's tweets right now. Like I'm from Jacksonville, he's from Jacksonville. That doesn't mean like I'm gonna like have any passes, but I don't really care to talk about like how are we gonna cancel Lil Duval? Like how are we gonna cancel him? What does he have to cancel? What is he selling people that can be canceled? He goes on tour, right? Is he on some TV show? Is he signed to some label or some white company?
Lil Duval is down to cripple people. Like,
so what are y'all trying to? What do you want to do? Because he's Bahamian. Like, what are you talking about? His family's from the Bahamas. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. Las Vegas Sports Show, the one that got him locked up, back in the early '90s. So yeah. But still, I don't. Because Jason Lee, you know what I'm saying, his Asian ass asking her the story. She didn't just come out of the blue. Jason Lee asked her because Fat Joe was the one who brought it up. My only issue was the fact that she tries to. Maybe she was scared. Maybe she was.
She was scared because Fat Joe was there and she didn't want Fat Joe to judge her. But guess what? If Fat Joe wasn't there and she got offered that deal, Fat Joe would have just seen her pulling up with a new car. Let's keep it a buck, bro.
I don't know, man.
If Fat Joe wasn't there, she just would have been pulling up with a new car. And probably more than that if some pimping was around.
Listen, I can't.
That's where you start at the car? We can work our way up from that. What about a starting by 10 a car and give us 50 rats and it's the deal?
Now listen, I can't really speak on how Remy gets down, but I'm definitely gonna just say she needs to just relax, stop draw snitching, stop trying to paint Mike Tyson in a light that he's, I think he's reshaped and refined himself from as a black woman and somebody of the hip hop culture. last thing we need to be doing is piling on people like Mike Tyson, who's
And what's
rehabilitated
wrong
himself.
with that, bro? If I see a young lady and I like her and say, yo, what's the difference between like, yo, me asking a young lady, yo, can I take you out to eat? And after that, can we go home and fuck? What's the difference between me? That's basically what I'm asking.
Yeah. So I don't see why it's
What's the problem?
a fear-based conversation.
Isn't that what you scared of?
Yeah, man. So that was our last topic, right?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. This has been episode 58, Perspectives Facts Podcast, man. I'm really in the show too because I think I'm either getting allergies or something, or I'm getting a cold. I don't know. Knock on wood. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of weird right now. I think I got a cold. Like my throat's and scratchies. Spring season, especially in Florida, so like the pollen's going crazy. So yeah. I know a few people. Pollen's been fucked up for them like all week, last couple weeks. No, I didn't see fans walk out of Rick Ross performing, but I did see fans walking out of Trina performing. Yeah. So, like I said, this has been Perspectives and Facts Podcast, episode 58. I really appreciate everybody subscribing. Like I said, hit the link, subscribe, share, hit that Cash App, $ Florida Boy J. Send the super chat in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you support the channel. We are growing every day. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers. When we hit 3,000, we're going to do a giveaway. And just keeping it a buck, man. It's been Perspectives Facts Podcast. Thank you, everybody who's subscribed, who's tapped in. Please go and watch the shorts. We're going to be dropping shorts every day, along with short link videos. And just like I said, thank you for supporting and making this platform what it is. We are going to continue to drop and continue to be consistent. You all have a great night, and we will see you at the top of next week, next Monday night. Enjoy yourselves. Stay